Today officially marks 5 months since Ohio Governor John Kasich officially launched his campaign for the White House. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. At 6, I'm Dwayne Pullman.
I'm Colleen Marshall. Back in July, Kasich returned to his alma mater, the Ohio State University, for what seemed like a pep rally as he became the 16th candidate for the Republican nomination. Now he is one of 13 GOP candidates still in the race. Today, he took a break from the campaign trail to talk about his goals for the state of Ohio. NBC4's Ted Hart asked the governor about his presidential run earlier today. He's in the newsroom now with his response. Ted?
Well, Colleen, the response from the governor was short and dismissive. Part of John Kasich's campaign for president is telling the Ohio story, touting economic turnaround, job growth, budget surplus, and the like. The governor was talking about it again today, but not in New Hampshire or Iowa, but rather here in central Ohio.
We have to lower the income tax more.
It's something John Kasich has been pushing for years, lowering and ultimately eliminating state income tax.
But we have to lead on this, because the lower that income tax is, the better we do.
The governor joined legislative leaders today to say that the state's overall economy is strong and provides sound footing for businesses that might want to move and grow here. The governor also touted the value of state funding for mentoring programs to show children that someone cares.
I can still remember those two barbers in McKees Rocks. I'd be walking by their shop and they'd yell out the door, "Hey, Johnny, you're going to be something someday." I haven't heard from them lately. I don't know if they think.
The focus today was on state programs, state government, and state politics. And when I tried to ask the governor about his low poll numbers in the presidential campaign, he had very little to say.
I guess I'm wondering whether you're discouraged at this point that you haven't been able to break through.
No, I'm not. And by the way, come to New Hampshire and we could talk politics there. This is not the time for it. Anything else?
And a national Quinnipiac poll shows John Kasich with just about 1% of the Republican vote nationally. The polls show Donald Trump leads with 28%. John Kasich, though, is pinning his hopes on a strong showing in New Hampshire, and that's where he has focused most of his attention. Colleen?
Well, he said he was not discouraged by those low poll numbers, but even in New Hampshire, he's not doing too well right now, is he?
Hampshire with 8%, which puts him right there with Jeb Bush and Chris Christie. And New Hampshire has a way of weeding out some of the candidates, but at least one of those more traditional non-right-wing candidates will likely emerge from New Hampshire. And John Kasich's betting that maybe he can be that candidate.
Yeah, he's been spending a lot of time there. All right, thanks a lot, Ted.